Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
You are really starting to make me angry.
Now you can do it. Do the thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby, and Wook Farnsworth.
Why was there so much emphasis on my name?
He's I don't know. Banana guy.
Why am I'm not banana guy. First off, don't try to push your communist agenda on me.
Banana quick time event.
You know, it's kind of funny how the banana tortilla is kind of becoming like a thing in the in the group.
It is definitely not. I've had one, and I probably will not have a second.
You had one.
It's sweeping the group chats.
The banana peanut butter tortilla.
It is the small time rave of the group chat is the fact that you can put a banana and peanut butter inside of a tortilla.
It's like a TikTok trend. Like everybody does it and then they never do it again.
Everyone does it once and then everyone's like, all right, that fucking sucks. My glasses are dirty and I can't get them clean.
The combo of banana and peanut butter is classic. That doesn't ever go wrong. But
right.
Inside a tortilla, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And therein lies the problem.
I thought of this funny this TikTok I wanted to make, right? So I saw this. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll tell you guys off cuff because I don't want any of the harem homies listening in the audience to steal it.
First and foremost, you used off cuff in the wrong context.
Yeah, that is not the right.
Off the record.
Okay. There you go.
Off the record.
Off the skizzy.
But I'll tell you this one TikTok I did see. So some guy, he had this drill, and he put a spoon in the chuck of the drill, and he had this Nesquik powder. He slowly tapped it to pick it up in the spoon, and then he slowly tapped it again to drop it in the milk. Then he put the spoon in the milk and put the drill on full blast.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to do something like that, where I make food with the drill.
What?
Oh man.
You kind of went
You know how people watch, say someone reposts a TikTok to Reddit on the Facepalm subreddit.
Yeah.
That's you. You are where this. That's exactly where this is going.
I'm gonna appear on stupid food.
Because
I'm not just gonna do something ordinary. I'm not just gonna put Nesquik powder in a cup of milk. I'm gonna redesign something.
Oh, I'll make scrambled eggs.
Oh, you could. You put one of those mixers in the chuck.
Yeah, you put a whisk in it, and then
next time we come down, I'll bring my drills and we can cook.
Christ. I have a drill.
I have two, and I have an impact drill, which doesn't have a.
It's not gonna have an effect on eggs.
That won't do anything.
Yeah, it will, because you can't go slow or fast. It's one speed.
Why are we using an impact drill on my eggs?
I'm just saying we have the option.
I don't want that option.
Yeah, you do. You have the fluffiest
All right,
eggs this side of the...
Hear me out. Why don't we take a mixer and put a drill bit in it and use it as a fucking drill?
Yeah, we're gonna put a 5/8 drill bit inside the mixer.
So the drill becomes the mixer. You're gonna have to You're gonna have to finagle it.
We're not using mixing fucking equipment on the drill. We're using regular utensils that we're shoving in.
Yeah, we're doing vice versa.
What if So you know those flat cookie sheets?
Yeah.
What if we dumped eggs in that and baked the eggs?
They would taste awful, I'm sure.
But
Alex, I'm pretty sure that's like a dish where you bake eggs in the oven.
Yeah,
it's not like creme brulee.
Yeah,
really?
It's like a quiche. You're just making a quiche at that point.
It's just
giant
a flat
sheet
quiche. One piece of the sheet.
Flat sheet quiche.
The sheet.
Is it a quiche? No, it might not be a quiche. It might be something else. I need to look up what a quiche is real fast.
Is it like a souffle?
Quiche is a tart.
That might be a souffle.
You can have a cheese quiche and a seafood quiche.
I always thought quiche was more of a dessert. When you say when you lump it in with seafood.
No, you can have main course quiches.
So that's what I was more on Luke's end. I thought it was like an egg dish, like a fluffy kind of baked egg.
What is a fluffy egg baked dish? What is that fucking called?
I have it on the tip of my fucking tongue, and
Fluffy egg baked dish.
it's messing me up so bad.
Only thing
Yeah,
that's
'cause
coming
I'm-
up is like egg casserole.
I don't think that doesn't sound right.
does
Oh, that
not.
just sounds gross.
I think I've had it before. You put like ham in it.
Egg
It's low-key
casserole.
kind of good. Yeah, I kind of mess with it.
I like corn
Bruh.
casserole.
Corn casserole. I used to, and then I ate a fuck ton of it one time.
We had it like
Okay.
every weekend.
I'm a little pissed because they called this a breakfast burrito, but they cut it in half, so it's just a breakfast wrap. It's not a burrito. Burritos aren't cut in half. You just made wrap at that point. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Is that the difference between a wrap and a burrito?
That's how I look at it.
Just cut in half.
How many times have you ever cut in half a burrito before?
None. Right. How many
I
times
don't
have
know.
you had a wrap that's full?
None.
All right, I'm kind of lost.
Checkmate, liberal.
Checkmate, atheist.
So
Well, Anthony, when
wraps-
you go to Sheets, and you get like the little like the stuff in the tortilla and it has like
yeah,
meat in it, it's cut in half. That's a wrap.
Mhm.
And when you order a burrito at the kiosk, you get it.
So the
and
difference between a burrito and a wrap is that a wrap is a burrito that has been cut in half.
Kind of, but like
wraps,
you don't.
wraps aren't folded over. You know how you for the burrito you want and then you fold it and then roll it up
Okay,
again.
the folds is another good distinction.
Well, the folds are it, but like you don't put everything in a wrap that you put in a burrito, and vice versa.
Well, what do you think the difference between a breakfast wrap and a breakfast burrito is?
One's cut in half.
I think it's the folds. I think a fold is just as much a distinguishinator as the wrap, as the as the non-folds.
Thanks,
Distinguishinator.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's bury the platypus.
Behold my distinguishinator. Fucking dickhead.
whole tri-state area.
A regular platypus. Bury the platypus.
He's my favorite character in that show.
He's awesome in real life
Dude,
too. He has
he's
so
epic.
much fucking fun. He has
Bro, he's
so much
wholesome.
goddamn fun.
He's wholesome.
He was
Saw this picture like since his birthday sucked as a kid, he has like amazing birthdays for his daughter.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a very nice guy. He did do you know the videos of the guys that stand still and don't say words, but they have like a sign that says like give me your dog for 24 hours and we'll give you $500 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a video with them that said if you can bring him his arch nemesis, then we'll give you $500 or something like that. And he just sat there, and then they came
Oh,
over, and he was
really?
he was just playing. He was just like playing around. He's like, "Oh, platypus." He's like, "That's fun." That's fun. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Nice villains.
I recently made
villain.
a change on my Reddit homepage.
Yeah.
What?
I unsubbed from like Facepalm, Public Freakout, what else
Well,
was
those
it?
suck now.
Not mildly infuriating. I don't think even I'm subbed to mildly
Mildly infuriating sucks now.
I
It's
unsubbed
pretty
because
bad
I would
even.
I was tired of seeing all like just people being shitty on my homepage. I'm like, that's all it's showing me, and I don't. It's just annoying to see now.
You know what one used to be good and now it is probably the worst?
White people Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, white
I
people are
fucking
pretty
hate
bad.
white people.
That
Twitter.
one used to be pretty good and now it's just all like GOP.
That reminds me,
screenshots.
I now need to unsub from that while we're thinking about it.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
know,
keep
I'm going to do
forgetting
that
to.
too
I
real
just
quick.
I just got it recommended because I unsubbed from it, and I'm like, don't. I'm like, show me less of this. I don't want to see these anymore. I thought it was kind of putting me in a bad mood because I would watch them, and the only thing, since they were videos, I would watch the videos, and I'm assuming based on the Reddit algorithm, it would be like, hey, you spent time on this post. We're going to show you more
Yeah.
from this subreddit.
Oh, I hate that so much.
So I'm like, I don't want to see only this on Reddit.
Literally, here, I'm going to count in a row how many things on white people Twitter are a political jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That's all in a row, right?
That's in a
Oh,
row.
that is annoying.
16 in a row.
Welcome to Counting with Alex.
16. 16
One
posts in a fucking
political
row.
post.
Ah,
Go political posts.
ah,
Uh,
ah,
uh,
ah.
uh.
Yeah, so I had sub from that cesspool. That was terrible.
I don't know how.
I need to unsub from fight porn too.
I never subbed.
That one's
Well,
bad.
I don't
now.
even know what that
I
is.
don't either. I'm assuming
Just
it's
people
fights.
fighting. Yeah, it's just people fighting.
Like that kind of.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
definitely,
Luke.
I'm definitely staying sub to Shitted and Camed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one. That's a really good one.
I was just looking on the text channel here. Elite Weebs has to stay.
Elite Weebs was. Oh yeah, we binged that sub.
Yeah, we basically went through the whole thing.
It's a good sub. I'm not really mad about
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's great. It's probably like a higher end sub, man.
I just wish it was more popular.
Yeah, I do too. Maybe it's good it's not. Because remember what happened to our animemes? Remember that whole exodus?
That was like 2021, or was that
Of what,
2020?
the
That was like-
animemes?
Yeah,
Yeah, when the mods
war.
went crazy. I made a comparison of the mods being Nazis.
You did, and they got really mad about it.
Yeah, they did. That was a fun time. That was crazy.
That was
And
like
then-
that was like
and
Reddit
good
Acer.
animemes came out.
Yeah, that is how we got good animemes.
Which I still think is better than animemes, just being honest.
Yeah.
It is.
Because they're both, I mean, they're both just reposts of the same exact thing over and over and over again. So
Mm-hmm. Anime underscore IRL is probably one of my favorite animes.
I
it's
like that
such a good one. I actually opened it up and I literally am looking right at a post on Anime
I just saw
IRL.
that.
Like,
Just saw
instantly.
one with the mirror.
I'm trying to find this fucking show. It's not on anything that's streaming.
I
It's
didn't
on
know what it was
Crunchyroll.
either.
It's called Heavenly Delusion.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
on-
looked on Crunchyroll. It's not there.
It's literally being advertised.
I literally just looked it up in the search bar for Heavenly Delusion.
No,
and it
I already
didn't come
checked
up.
today.
Anthony, stop.
You are pissing me off.
Anthony,
Bruh.
stop.
First thing that
is it
pops up
new?
my Crunchyroll is, oh, Heavenly Delusion. I was looking at Hell's Paradise. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, moron, you fucking dumbass.
Hell,
you fucking
heaven,
idiot.
whatever.
You don't
It's,
even...
it's easy to get mixed up between the two.
They are not the same thing. I can't find where to watch it. I'm actually looking very hard. It might just be, I might be a pickup, honestly, because apparently it's a post-apocalyptic show.
It's supposed. People were praising it in the comments.
It came out yesterday, so it would be a Saturday show, which I'm fine with adding another Saturday show. I don't really care, but I can't find
No,
where the fuck to watch it.
I think it's interesting. There's nothing on Tuesdays.
I know.
I was telling Luke last night. It's kind of nice. You have a day to like either
Mhm.
catch up or
Yeah,
just
or just-
watch something else.
Yeah, take a breather.
You know where to watch it?
Don't even say
9
Disney
anime.
Plus. Don't even say Disney Plus.
Illegally, because it's being spread through Disney.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Another
we're
show
gonna
that might be
get-
good and will get shafted.
It's gonna get the summertime
The
rendering.
first
treatment,
episode already has an 8.1 on my anime list.
so
Jesus
it's already
Christ.
good.
Apparently, it's already really fucking good. Well, I'm gonna add it and just I'm adding it to my list. I'm gonna pick it up. I'll watch the first episode
I'll
probably
pick it up.
tomorrow
I'm
or
gonna throw it
something.
on.
What's it called again?
Heavenly Delusion.
Heavenly Delusion.
It's a new Saturday show. Well, you'll hear next week if we fucking think it sucks, but we probably
Yeah.
won't.
It looks like it'd be really good. It
It
just
does
has that
look
look to
really
it
good.
that looks like it would be really good.
I found a show, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because it seems like another show that you're going to say, Luke, how the fuck did you find this show? And I won't have an answer for how I found it because I already forget how I found it. So that'll be really fun. Look forward to that when I say, hey, this show's like this really fucking weird take on society or something. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Is it a seasonal?
No, it's a show that's done.
He'll probably use it for an anime of the week.
Probably, depending on how good it is. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say anything because if it's good, I'll use it as anime a week. If it's bad, I'll just bitch about it.
Just forget about it.
I finished Girls Bravo. I don't know what to start next.
D4 DJ.
I was gonna make
Yeah,
I know I wasn't even
should.
gonna make a bet with you. I was gonna give you $20 cash to watch Attack on Titan.
Really?
Yes. but like you also have to keep in mind it's a long show right now.
It's like 80 some episodes,
Damn, that is
which
long.
isn't terrible.
I mean, it's worth it. Like it's good.
Yeah.
I need to
Maybe
watch the
I-
fucking movie.
Maybe I need a refresher anime real quick.
Jesus
first-
Christ.
Well, I just watched a 24 episode banger.
That dude, bruh.
Are we? So Attack on Titan is an 80 episode banger. The show Girls Bravo was a 24 episode banger.
Yeah, now I need
There's
a 12 episode banger.
bangers.
Yeah, I need just
Well,
like 12 episode
everything
banger
is-
real quick. To
everything
cleanse
is
the
a banger.
palate.
Well, D4DJ is not a 12 episode banger, so you can't
That's a
watch
24
that.
episode banger.
He could do
Plus a
Onimai.
second season of
I was
Tomo-chan.
thinking Onimai. I was heavily considering Onimai.
Tomo-chan. You could just wait for fucking Kobo to come back out, because fucking Jesus Christ.
Bro, did you watch the 2 shows that came out yesterday?
2
I
shows.
watched 3 came out.
3.
Yeah.
What else came out?
Yamada-kun 99,
I watched that.
Hell's Paradise, and
I have not watched Hell's Paradise yet.
And
Oh my
Danger's in My
God,
Heart.
it's-
Jesus,
Both.
it's so
dude,
good.
it's fucking sweet.
I
It's
have it,
so good.
I have it on my list. I need to watch that tonight. But
Danger's in My Heart is awesome.
Danger's in My
I'm,
Heart is
I'm
awesome.
really excited for that
And
one.
the other one,
Loving Yamada at level 999.
yes, it reminds me of Kubo with the faces. Also, the main girl in it is voiced by Sleepy Princess.
She's so
Oh,
fucking
really?
based.
Yes,
She's so goddamn based.
Yes.
Though
I
both
like
of
the
those
little
shows,
cat face that she gets all the time. It's fucking awesome.
hilarious.
I mean, I'm really excited to watch those
They're-
two
they're
today.
gonna
I
be-
only watched Hell's Paradise
They're
last
gonna
night.
be fucking good.
Those are fucking awesome. There's
what
a
came out? Was there only 1 or 2 that came out today, or was it? any?
well, today the only one that came out is an isekai, so I don't know if you're gonna watch it or not.
Oh yeah,
but
that's
I
right.
have it on my
I was
list.
about to comment. It's actually kind of cute. Like I enjoyed the first episode,
Of
the isekai today.
was it good? Which one is it?
The Aristocrats' Otherworldly Adventure.
I've seen like the thumbnail and stuff.
seen it
It's
from some
honestly,
cheap high dive.
it's kind of cute. Like it's a little wholesome chungus. It wasn't bad. And then next week we get Demon Slayer, Witch from Mercury, and World Die Star, which I'm so excited for. World Die Star. It's unreal.
I'm excited to get back to Witch from Mercury.
I am too. I'm really, really excited for that.
I
But
wanna
you guys
see-
know what comes out tomorrow, right? Kuma
Yeah,
Bear
that's right.
Punch.
The second attack.
And the Kazune Ai fucking anime that nobody's going to
I'm
like.
not gonna watch
It's-
it.
What do you mean you're not gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it, but I don't think it'll be good.
I don't think it'll be good either, but you have stinky balls if you're not gonna watch it.
Okay, that's rich coming. Oh no, not rich coming from you. That's rich since Alex
What
is
coming
in
from me
chat.
when I didn't say anything.
No, I'm not saying it's coming from you. Just because you're here, like you're automatically lumped into the. You didn't
Stinky
watch it
balls.
only.
That's why I didn't say
You
anything.
have the
'cause-
stinkiest balls.
That's why he didn't say anything. But I'm just saying, if you're not gonna watch it, you do have stinky balls. It's just how it is. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
make the rules.
I did not shower after the gym today, so
I haven't showered yet either.
I
Need
took
to.
a nice shower today. It was very refreshing.
if I don't shower like right after the gym, I just don't want to do it. I'm just like,
shower.
I'm just
just
like,
don't.
whatever. I'll
I
just,
wallow in my stink.
I'm like, well, I'm going to the gym on Monday, so I might do it after that. But I'm also going on Tuesday, so I might as well wait another day after that.
Well, I have work in the morning, so I'm just gonna get
so I
stinky
should
there.
probably just wait.
Do you guys do that a lot? Like where you just like don't shower for a week just because you don't feel like
no,
it?
no,
It's
I shower on a
Not a
regular
week.
basis.
I've gone. I'm not like a full week, but I have gone like 4 days because by the time I
Yeah.
go to shower, I'm like, I don't want to shower right now,
That's-
and then I just don't.
I
So
know.
literally the other day, I was sitting on the toilet on Reddit. The shower was running, and I was like,
I don't
"Man,
want-
I do not want to shower," so I turned it off and walked out.
And like, I know I'm stinky. I don't know. It's not like I don't know I'm stinky.
Yeah.
I'm well aware. I just don't feel like getting in the shower right then, so I just
Yeah.
don't.
I'm
'Cause
like,
I was
man,
dry,
if I get
it was
out, I have
warm.
to use a towel. Then I have to like fuck with my hair, and then I have to
I have to
find shit
deal
to
with
wear.
myself being wet. It's
Yeah,
worse for
it's
me
just-
because I can't. I either wash my hair and then I have to fucking figure out how to dry it, or I just don't wash my hair, but then I have to still get wet.
And it's like, I'm not that stinky where I can really smell myself, but like other people might. So I don't
Oh,
know.
dude, Saturday I could smell myself so fucking bad at that con. Oh my god, I was
I
gagging
could I
myself.
could not.
There was
There was
someone.
one person who walked up who stunk. One person. I
I
was
know.
gonna say
Don't even
something, but I
describe him because
forgot.
I know who it was.
I think it was on Saturday.
He came up twice.
Yeah, this one guy, and I could smell him. And I'm like,
Was he nice?
he was really
He was
nice.
really nice. He bought stuff, but he stank.
I feel
it was
bad because
BO.
it's like, dude, you stink. I don't want to be
I'm
mean,
not. It's
but
not
you're
even like an
smelly.
insult. I'm like no insult there. It's just
Yeah,
if
it's
you
just
stink, you stink. Like when I
I
stink,
know, that's what I'm
I
saying.
know
I
I
feel
stink.
bad. Because I'm like, you want to say like, hey, you're kind of smelly, but then it's like,
You can't say that in a nice way.
no, there's no way to say you smell. There's no
yeah.
nice way.
He was a really wholesome person, honestly. He
Yeah,
was
he was
really
a really
nice.
nice guy.
But I was like, damn.
I like watching the stories of that one guy that does the shirts in Cleveland, whatever vibe only or something like that.
Oh
you mean,
yeah,
the records.
I forget his name.
Yeah, no, not the records. The guy that has
He
his
came
own
up the last
press.
day. Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
came
yeah,
up
yeah,
and
that
had
guy.
the.
Yeah, he gave us a ton of
Yeah.
business cards.
He's a very wholesome man.
Yeah, he's cool. I
He
like
was a
him.
really nice dude.
Yeah, he was. That's right. We had Khan.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah. Fan Expo sucked.
Yeah, it sucks bad.
You know.
I did a survey. They sent me an email for a survey, and I filled it out.
And
What and?
It was just like, what do you think we could improve? How do you think things went? I'm like, well, the staff were nice, but you guys
Yeah.
had like events like the fashion show and the bingo. I'm like, and nobody knew about it. I'm like, that'd be cool if you marketed those things, but you didn't.
they at least-
So it was stupid.
said it over the loudspeakers.
And I said, I was like, I felt underrepresented because I think I can name the amount of anime shit on like 3 fingers that were there. And they I don't know, it felt more, it was way more like just nerdy stuff.
Do you think that's because they chose that, or people that just refuse to apply?
I mean, it could
I
be
mean-
both because they do pick the vendors. And
It's also hard to say because
Yeah,
last
I
year
mean,
I
we don't
feel
know.
like there was a lot of disrespect towards our booth and the other booths around as well. But people were buying from them, but there was a lot of people just disrespecting openly what people were selling.
Yeah, we still got that this year. I think more so this year.
it felt
That's what I'm
like more
saying,
so
but,
this
like-
year.
Last year there was also that, and I'm sure people just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, like it's definitely not marketed as an anime con. So I guess if it feels like if you're into that and you're there, you're like, oh wow, there's anime stuff here.
That's
Then
cool.
It's just a nice surprise, but I don't
Yeah.
really think people go in expecting it.
No.
I think it's literally just a bigger Comic Con Erie, PA.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, at Comic Con, we are the only anime booth.
There was like one guy selling keychains.
We bought a keychain.
Yeah, but he wasn't there
Yeah.
the first year. The first year
But, like-
we were the only ones.
We were the
The
only
thing
ones.
about those booths too is like the same guy. Remember the guy that was selling like where Luke got Harumi?
Yeah.
That guy was he was selling like figures and stuff, but he was selling like a shit ton of stuffed animals that had nothing to do with anime too.
They do that like all the time
Yeah, it was
there
the
though.
booth
They were there
literally
last
next
year.
door to us was doing that as well. They had
Mhm.
just a massive collage of different things.
Yeah, so it's like I wouldn't really even call them anime booths.
No.
They're literally just product
Shit booths.
vendors. Yeah, they're
Shit
product vendors.
Yeah.
Like if you really try and scale it, like, man, I bought we bought this shirt. They had a lot of anime stuff. Morbid made. I got a Gundam shirt from a guy who was selling exclusively Gundam stuff.
What
So it's
about
like there were 4 or 5 max.
there was one more booth that was selling lewd stickers. I don't know what else they were selling, but they
Uh,
had
Yeah, for
stickers.
fucking weren't they
They were
$15?
$15.
For one sticker.
That was fucking
One
ridiculous.
sticker was $15.
Over double the price of ours. I don't get how they could sell any with that.
I have no fucking clue other than the fact that haha it's kind of porn.
Yeah.
People are like haha that's kind of porn.
$15
fucking
of that, yeah,
ridiculous.
that's crazy. You can find shops like Only Mochi or Dream Scent or Hell Scent, their stickers are like $4 online, and they're
Yeah.
fantastic.
Fwafwas are too. I like
Fwafwa's
Fwafwa
great.
stuff.
Senpai Squad.
I mean, there's countless, man. There are countless really good.
I can't believe Senpai Squad had signed Project Melody fucking desk
I know.
mats.
That's big.
I was
cool.
like, fuck, dude.
Neon Elements is at a convention this weekend.
He was
A
at
lot of
CinemaCon
people
too,
are.
wasn't
Yeah,
he?
and
Senpai Squad,
is
Neon.
right behind him.
Not Fwafwa, Tango, Fresh Tango.
Fresh Tango
was
was
there.
there.
Dude, Fresh Tango's new drop is fucking cool. Did
It's
you see
I
their
love
new
Fresh
fire.
collab?
Tango.
It's so
They put
good.
the fucking Baby Ray's barbecue sauce there.
Yeah.
It's
There-
so
yeah.
good. Was it Fresh Tango that had to put out about people like getting shitty with them over fuck, I can't remember who it was. It was someone else that like moved in with them because they didn't want to run their own shop anymore, so now they're selling through Fresh Tango. I think it was Fresh
I have
Tango,
no
or maybe
idea.
it was Fwafwa.
I know, like, Shinderu, they're not super anime centered. It's more like streetwear clothing stuff with, like, onis and stuff like that. But they kind of work with Senpai Squad. Like, I think they all run out of the same building.
I can't remember who
really?
it was. It's not like that though. It was someone was getting like really shitty with either Fwafwa or Fresh Tango because they were selling stuff that someone else, and I can't remember who it was. It's someone I follow. I can't remember who it was.
So it
off
was,
the top of
like,
my head.
on their website. But it was just,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
labeled as someone else's stuff.
Kind of. I mean, they're just selling through Fwafwas.
Ah,
They said, here, you can sell the stuff as Fwafwa stuff and then just give us the money for it, kind of thing, I think is what's going on. And people were saying that they were just ripping them off. And they were like, no, they moved in with us. They don't want
Yeah,
to run
like,
their own
if,
shop.
if they're cool with it, I
Oh,
don't see the
so-
problem.
So it wasn't the companies that was causing the drama. It was the
It was
customers.
people. Yeah. It was people getting like
Okay.
super shitty with them over it.
That's fucking
Well,
stupid.
not really if you don't know the context. Because say Andy, say we saw a Hellsent sticker in fucking Schwashwa's or Fwafwa's website. I'd be like, they fucking ripped off Hellsent like 100%. Like if you don't know the context, you'd be like, hey, this person fucking stole your design.
I guess,
And like,
but
with
if they
thousands
were
of
going,
followers,
were they? I guess we have to figure out what they were saying.
I'm not super sure. They only put it on their Instagram story, so it's gone now. It was like a week ago or something. About a week ago.
About a week ago.
But they put it up and like they were like very stern about what they were saying. So apparently people were getting like super shitty with them about it. They weren't just like asking what was up. Like they were getting aggressive with them or something because like I said, they got really stern with the message that they sent. It's
Yeah.
not what they normally put out when it comes to updates or anything.
Mm.
I wonder if they just got tired of all like the bullshit people are saying.
Probably.
would
I mean,
be
people
annoying.
are fucking mean.
Yeah, they are. We experienced
They're
that
mean in
firsthand
person.
cons,
They're
man.
even more mean
Mhm.
on fucking
Yeah.
the internet.
When they can hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I
didn't
mean,
even say the shit to our face.
Yeah, I mean, we've had
I
it
do
before.
enjoy some scowls though, like a good scowl from a mom.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
always
it's
Yeah,
nice.
but
nice.
like, it gets old.
It does.
It
It gets old
does.
fast.
It's just like, yep, we've seen it before. Just keep walking. We know you aren't interested.
Yeah.
I don't like your stuff, so
Thanks.
I'm gonna be mean about it.
My favorite though, my favorite is when a couple's walking by and the boyfriend looks over and the girlfriend's like, "No, we're not buying that."
I like it when it's the other way around
Yeah,
too.
when the girlfriend wants stuff and the guy's like, looking away like he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
want to see cute anime girl.
I'm not gonna look at this stuff.
No, come on,
Drawings.
come on, babe.
Come on, babe. We gotta go get Deadpool.
He's like wide-eyed at the stickers. Come on, babe, let's go. I need to buy the Funko Pops.
What was there was I don't think I was there at the time. Like you both were there and Amanda was there. Like some little girl came up to the yuzu and it was the only thing she took a picture with that day because it didn't
Oh yeah,
scare
that
her.
was
That was so cute.
So
That's epic.
cute. It was so goddamn cute. Because
Yeah,
she
there
came
were,
up and she was like looking at her, and I was, yeah, I know. I bent down. I was talking
Mm-hmm.
to her, and she was super cute. She was really shy. She took a picture with the user.
think-
I was like,
There were two little girls, and the parents were a little behind. And then the one girl came up. Luke was talking to her, and they both went up to Yuzu, and they were like looking at her and stuff. Luke handed him a sticker, and the parents got a picture with them. And I think the dad or the mom said something like, that's the first thing, the whole time she's been here, that she's wanted to take a picture with. We're like, fuck yeah.
that was super cute.
That's
and
awesome.
then the one other little girl that came up and looked at the Nezuko and said, "Why are these guys selling these cute girl things? Why are cute girls not selling it?" And I was like, you'll understand. I was like she said that, and I had to put my head. I was like, I am in the wrong line of business now.
Me and Luke
Are
were at
we
the
not
booth,
cute enough?
and there was a group of 3, like a mom, a dad, and like a daughter or something. I don't know.
It was
They came
two daughters,
up to
I
us
think.
and they showed us a phone, and they were like, "Oh, these guys will probably know what we're talking about." And they're like, "Where can we find stuff like this?" And it was Studio Ghibli stuff, but we're like, "Oh, you just handpicked us out of the crowd because you knew."
So they come up and they're like, "Do you know stuff that looks like this? We got some weird studio name, but we don't know what it is. It's like Jive Bulls or something like that." And Thorpe goes, "Oh, that's Princess Kaguya." And I'm like, "Oh, you're probably talking about Studio Ghibli." And they looked for like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You're probably not gonna find much here like that."
Not here.
And they're like, "See, told you that was the right guys to talk to." And Thorpe and I looked at each other like, "We got fucking ousted," and they were right. I'm pissed about it. I was so mad.
I think one of my favorite ones too is when the whole family was cosplaying, and the 2 little girls came up, and they were infatuated with the stickers. They didn't care, and the mom was like, "That's cool. You know, these kids are gonna be fucking body positive when they're older." And I was like, "You're a fucking awesome parent."
Well, yeah,
Was
'cause
that
what's the
this year?
point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was in a Sailor Moon cosplay. The mom was. I forget who
She-
the dad was,
I
and the
don't think I
little
was
girls
there.
were.
You weren't. You were
What
in the
were
bathroom
they?
or something.
Yeah, you were gone.
One was Nezuko, I thought.
One was Nezuko. Yeah.
But I can't remember the other one. But they came up and she's like, "It's really nice because these like they're good stickers and it's not like they're
Mhm.
inappropriate by any means. But it's." She's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't hide this from my girls. I want them to understand that it's okay to show off your body,
Yeah.
strut your stuff.
And then we got the picture with the panda. He was epic.
Yeah, we hugged him.
Yeah, we gave the.
I got a nice hug.
Yeah,
Everyone got a
it
hug.
was a nice panda. We waved him over. We're like, "Panda, come here. We want to
Come
hug."
here. Come here, Poe.
Just jump scared myself because I accidentally hit the play button on my keyboard
And started
and
playing.
Square Hammer started playing. I was like, "Why is Square Hammer playing right now?"
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good time, but like
It's
a
fun, but
little
like
underwhelming.
it's fun in the way that they're all fun. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just going out and seeing different things and meeting people is always a good
Yeah.
time.
it's not like its own version of fun that every other one like Superstar was. Superstar was its own brand of fun.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah,
Like we saw Yoshino there.
we
did see
applied to get the
Yoshino.
same booth as last year,
Yeah.
so we might get the same booth. We got a double. We might get that corner one again.
That would be epic.
It would be nice. I
That'd
like
be
the
awesome.
corner.
And the corner was nice. That was like right at the entrance too.
That was like the best booth placement ever.
If you guys have any anime conventions that you'd like to see us at, let us know.
Yeah,
We'll try and
Actually,
get,
we will
try and
try
get
to
out
make
to
it.
them.
yeah. We're gonna try to get out to New Jersey, Grand Rapids, Michigan,
There's one
Sandusky,
like, Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
I emailed the guy. I haven't heard back from him yet. I might send him another email.
You should probably threaten him.
Yeah, I might.
Reach for his gun. Reach for the
Jonathan
officer's
was
gun.
showing me a
Reach
ton
for
of
the
those
officer's
fucking
gun.
memes today. Reaching for the officer's surface
Did you
weapon.
did you guys think I was making that up? No, it's a real
Yeah.
thing.
There's
No,
so
reaching
many
for
of
the
them.
officer's surface weapon is totally just a thing people have been making. I
Reach
don't
for
know
the
why.
officer's gun.
Tim, why
That's a
don't you hit
good
us up
bit.
with that anime of the weeks
Got that animation of the week.
of this week?
This one, I guarantee a lot of people have already seen. It's been a long time coming. I'm surprised we haven't done it yet. So I'm surprised to
Again,
hear we didn't.
it's one of the popular shows, so we didn't do it.
Not anymore.
Not
actually.
anymore, but like it is a show that people know. That's why
Yeah.
we didn't.
It was. I miss it. My animation of the week is Gabriel Dropout. So good that I've seen it 3 times. For centuries, heaven has required its young angels to live and study among humans in order to become full-fledged angels. This is no different for top of her class, Gabriel White Tenma, who believes it is her mission to be a great angel who will bring happiness to mankind. However, Gabriel grows addicted to video games on Earth and eventually becomes a hikikomori. Proclaiming herself a fallen angel, she is apathetic to everything else, much to the annoyance of Vignette April Skinose, a demon who Gabriel befriended in her angelic early days on Earth. And yet, all attempts to revert Gabriel back to her previous self, attempts to revert her are in vain, as Gabriel shoots down any attempt to change her previous lifestyle. As they spend their time on Earth, they meet two eccentric personalities, the angel Raphael Ainsworth Shihara, Raffi, I'm just going to say it for short, Gabriel's classmate with a penchant for sadism? I don't know what penchant means. And the demon Satania, a clumsy, self-proclaimed future ruler of the underworld. Gabriel Dropout follows these four friends' comedic lives as they utterly fail to understand what it truly means to be a demon or an angel. Top tier show. I love it. I miss it. Extremely funny. If you're looking for a good comedy slice of life, this is definitely one up your alley if you haven't seen it. It was extremely popular when it aired in 2017 and remained popular probably up until early 2020.
That came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's been 6 years.
I know. This was one of the first animes I watched, actually. And I didn't even find it. Someone had to recommend it to me. But it's a bop. Big bop. I couldn't say any more good things about the show. Best Girls Vine.
Obviously.
Sorry, it's
I know Luke says, yeah,
Hey,
you can shut up.
you got a 2-1 right now, bud.
Yeah, you're out of the loop.
I'll
You're
stand my
outnumbered.
ground.
You can stand your ground all you want. Your ground's falling below you.
Yeah.
Not if I
You're
can
falling
fly.
to the underworld with Vine, bud.
No, I'm floating like an angel.
No, you're not. Not even close, bud.
Get
Not
out of
even
here.
close.
Get out of here.
This was a binge, or we attempted to binge this. We got 6 episodes in and fell asleep and called it a night.
Everyone finished it, though, eventually, right?
I watched it
I
on
did.
my own because
Yeah.
you binged it before I existed.
Oh,
Before
yeah, we
Luke
did.
came into existence.
Before Luke was born.
The Luke
I
lore,
wasn't born.
He like just poofed.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, I've seen it 3 times, though. It has countless memes in it.
It's still very popular on like memes.
I think it's one of those shows that's kind of timeless, and it's going to go down in history as just like a funny comedy that everyone can watch.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I agree.
The
Yeah, 7.45 on my anime list. That's pretty fucking high for a show like this.
It probably has a ton of ratings too.
7 point balls.
Everyone recommends it.
It's because it's a good, solid, classic comedy.
How many
Classic.
how many laughy guns out of 10 do you give it?
I'm gonna give this show, to me personally, a very slanted basis, like 9 Colt 45, 944 Magnums out of 10, because I loved it, and I still love it. And if I could watch it again, well, I can. I have every will to watch it again, but I would watch it like for sure again, 100%, no doubt in my mind.
This guy would watch it again, but he won't even finish Fire Force. SMH my head.
What can I say? I like angels and demons doing goofy things.
Oh, sorry, I
Being
didn't realize
kooky.
you like half-naked anime girls, loser.
I like guns, Luke. And I like shooting people with guns and making them laugh.
I like reaching for the officer's service weapon.
I like reaching for the officer service weapon.
What's our deal?
I'm gonna do.
Big sale on diamonds.
Big sale on diamonds.
I'm gonna do buy one get one free melon bread.
Ah, yes,
Okay.
classic.
That one works.
Okay.
Inside joke for the people who watch the show.
Well, you need 2 of them because the dog will steal them.
He'll steal both. My leg fell asleep.
How?
I don't know, but it's asleep and I don't like it.
I'm on r/anime right now. I didn't realize that the most anticipated anime of the season is Oshi no Ko.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's number 1. It's above Demon Slayer and Konosuba.
I was expecting kind of Konosuba.
Low key, yeah, but
I
no,
kind of
it's
feel this might be a hot take. I feel like the hype for Konosuba has died down.
it's because it's a spin-off, I think.
Yeah.
If it was like actual season 3, which we are getting, they're working
Yeah.
on it, but if it was actual season 3, they'd probably be a little more hyped up.
Yeah.
Oshinoko.
Is that on Crunchy? Does anyone know?
I've never read the description of this show. It will be airing on High Dive.
Oshinoko is about a doctor who is helping his favorite idol give birth, but then, like, as it's going on, he dies, and then he's born as the idol's daughter and becomes an idol,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
so
super
fucking
based.
weird
Crazy.
plot.
It's super based. What do you mean, dude?
This is gonna be
16-year-old. Oh no, I was looking at the.
Do you guys see that they're making like more side stories for Quintessential as well?
Yeah, Alex mentioned it on April Fool's Day, and I'm like, that's bullshit. No,
He
way.
mentioned the Rem and Ram fucking.
He also
I brought
brought
up the,
quintessential- yeah,
Quintessential,
the Rem and
too.
Ram one. I'm like, that's horseshit.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, I've been looking it up. That's a real announcement that they decided to make on. I don't know why they're doing it though. Because the
don't know
movie
either.
literally ended everything. They
Yeah.
they animated
Maybe
the end of the story.
It's probably like the Amagami SS.
Don't even.
You know,
No, he's probably right.
it's
Oh
the
my
path that each
God.
one would have taken.
He's right.
It's,
So
it's
we're
like
getting
the end of
quintessential-
Clanad season 1.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
how I
with
was-
Tomoyo after story.
Yeah, and really bad. It's like
Really bad. What?
it's the bit.
Yeah, because season 1's terrible, so I
It
just skip
fucking
Oh,
season
yeah,
2,
yeah,
and then
so it's
just sit through
because
it.
season 1's bad.
Yeah, I didn't even understand season 2. I didn't know anything that was going on. It's a terrible show.
So we're getting quintessential quintuplets SS.
SS.
Is this an anime about pole dancing? Wait,
Probably. What is it?
pole princess?
That sounds like it.
What the fuck? What are these announcements? I love like really cringy things posted on r/anime too, of like just clips from shows.
Pole Princess already aired.
What did?
Pole Princess.
This says Pole Princess movie announced.
Oh,
It
so
has
it's
a
movie.
5.3, and it
How's it
doesn't
getting a
have.
movie?
I don't know. It says currently airing.
Oh, I have
It first
not-
aired December 28th, 2022.
How many episodes are there?
Doesn't say. They're 5 minutes.
So
It says
sucks.
unknown. Oh, it's probably fucking terrible.
Have you guys gone
Something about
through
a planetarium.
and picked the shows you're gonna watch for summer 2023?
I have a lot of shows on my list for summer 2023 because they look really fucking cool.
I'm just going through right now and looking, and I'm like, well, first thing I see is fucking Rent a
There's-
Girlfriend season 3. So we have that bullshit.
We-
look
we
forward
have to
We-
watch
There's no way
it,
we're
like-
not
Yeah.
watching it.
I'm not watching it at this point. I'm
There-
going to
it looks
fucking
like,
watch it.
It looks like there's a fifth girl.
Oh God, I hope they introduce another girl that
It
they don't
looks
give
like
any
it.
time
yeah,
to.
I'm
the
there is.
entire
looking-
show.
Right. Yeah, there
I'm
is.
looking at it right now. There's a fifth.
That's what
one.
I'm saying.
She
I
looks
hope
like
they-
what's her name?
She,
What the
she
fuck
looks
is
like
her name?
Ruka, just with the bow down.
Her name is Minnie Yaomori.
What I'm saying
God,
is,
I
I
forgot
really
what
hope,
class is.
I really hope they give her no screen time the entire show, just like they do Ruka, because who cares about her or
Sumi-
Mommy? Mommy doesn't
Mommy
exist
did-
anymore.
Mommy did not.
Yumi
get
gets
any.
shafted the hardest though.
Instead, we get. God, this show fucking sucks.
Yumi's in like 2 episodes in the first season.
And says like 4 words.
Oh, there's a new
Yeah.
Fate.
Yeah, there's new Fake coming out. It's the Strange Fake, like actual. They're making an actual Strange Fake anime instead of like the short that they made.
The art in the thumbnail looks pretty based.
I'm pretty sure it's Ufotable doing it, so it's gonna be like stupid
it's
fucking pretty.
A1.
Is it A1? I
yeah.
thought it was Ufotable. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I'm just going through and choosing some shows now. Like, My Happy Marriage. I'll probably end up watching that because it's.
We have Mushoku Tensei season 2. We
Yeah.
have Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Masamune
Great.
season 2.
My report as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Let's
I
go.
told you, dude. We have the
This is
Horimiya sequel.
I think one that looks really good is The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses.
That's gonna be good.
I have
That
that
one
on.
looks
I'm
fun.
really excited for Liar Liar.
I just
They're
put that on.
remaking Dionani Kenshin.
Alex,
I saw the live action.
dude, we've talked about this on the podcast.
Keep in
I
mind,
thought we were
though,
just talking about the.
he
I
has
remember
dementia.
talking about it for a while. Thought it was just
No, I brought up that they're remaking it and that people are having a hard time deciding if they're going to watch it or not because of how shitty the
Oh.
fucking author is because he's a literal pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that part. I don't remember. I forget the.
Bro, we're getting
remake or
My
whatever.
Senpai is Annoying Part 2. My Tiny Senpai. It's just an office
That's
worker who's
that's backwards.
small.
That's
My Tiny
backwards.
Senpai.
Oh, wait, I kind of want to watch My Dreamy Realist. That looks pretty good.
My Dreamy Realist. Where's that?
It's I have mine like really small, so it's only 3 wide.
Gotcha.
It's next to The Great Cleric.
I'm watching Tenpuru No One Can Live on Loneliness.
I recommend picking up Helk, by the way. I've heard it's really, really. I've heard the manga is
Helk?
very, very, very
H-E-L-K?
good.
I see it here.
HELC.
Yeah.
It's a
TK.
story about how the Demon King gets killed, and so they're holding like this whole. It's basically like a job interview type thing for new Demon King, and they have people come in and they get to try out to be Demon King.
That sounds fun.
But the previous hero shows up to become the Demon King, and his name is Hulk.
I'm gonna watch that.
And so they're like, "Why the fuck is the hero here?" And he's
Yep.
like, "I want to be the Demon King. Fuck humans." And that's where the show goes.
I'm very interested in The Masterful Cat is depressed again today.
Right. I'm glad you sent something
I
because I
think
was
I'm
too.
going
What
to pick
the
that
fuck
up.
is that?
I'm certainly going to pick that up.
I kind of want to watch the Atelier Reese anime.
Oh yeah, that I like the art.
I do too. They did a Nazar Lane crossover.
Oh,
I'll
there
watch
it is. Yohane, the Pearland Sunshine in the Mirror.
Oh yeah, dude. You know I'm excited for that.
It's
Yes.
gonna be so
No.
fucking
It's gonna
awesome.
be like Niji on
Ruby's
Top
the
Tier
vending
Show.
machine.
Ruby is the fucking vending machine.
I have about 1,000,000 fucking shows on my list for summer already.
There seems like a lot less than spring already, though.
I have 15.
Well, they're not all announced yet for summer.
Yeah, they'll probably
Awesome.
still get more.
That's just what's now announced. We still have until July to have more shows added to the summer lineup.
I want to go
So
even
many
further. I'm
fucking
gonna
animes,
go
man.
Because
to
like I want to
fall
see.
2023 and see what they got out right now. Spy
Well, they already have
Family.
Spy Family.
Yep.
There's a Madhouse
Girlfriend,
show.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that show is so much fucking better than Rent a Girlfriend.
Well,
it's
I'm
actually
it's not like Rent a
Bad.
Girlfriend.
They're both bad, but like one's obviously worse than the other. It's
Funny.
the shiniest
that
of two
show I'm looking
turds.
forward to 100%. No, by no means, dude. That is a funny ass show.
It's funny.
It's goofy as fuck. There's nothing realistic about it. That's what makes it so funny. It is not a turd at all.
It is a turd. You cannot.
In no
tell
way
me
is it a
it's
turd.
not.
It is
My
a fucking
ass, dude.
It's
It's
a fucking
big,
fire of awesomeness.
Girl
It's
and
a
her
big
guard dog.
poopy
Fucking
turd.
watch
No
that.
way. That I will
It's-
stand by that show. It is
You can stand
hilarious.
it all you want. I'm watching the vexations of the shut-in vampire princess. So fuck you. I bet you're not watching it. Stinky balls.
No, I don't know.
I think I'm
gonna
gonna
watch
watch it.
Girlfriend season 2 though, and I'm gonna fucking love it.
A girl, and her guard dog.
I'm gonna watch
Please,
that.
no
There's
more
a new-
girls and dogs. No.
There's a new Idol Master.
I haven't watched any Idolmaster.
I haven't either.
Migi and Dolly looks interesting.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
This show,
Oh, there
Migi
it
and
is.
Dolly.
I really like the colors of Kibo no Chikara.
Kibo no Chikara. Where
Oh,
is
it's a
that?
magical girl show. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's from Precure as grown-ups. It's Precure girls as grown-ups.
Okay. What do we got for winter 2024? Anything?
Wow,
Anything
probably
announced?
nothing. Oh, solo leveling.
Whisper
Chain
me a
Soldier.
love
I'm
song.
gonna whisper me a love song. The Legends of the Supernormal
People are really
Prefecture
pissed
Chiba.
about Chain Soldier shit right now.
Why? What's up with it?
because they already censored the name of it, which is it's like slave soldier or something like that. And people didn't like the word slave being used, so they had to
Sure.
change the name to chain soldier because they
Jesus Christ.
decided that everybody else didn't like it without asking them first.
I love how they do
So
that.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Which, changes. And then fucking spring 2024, we get Slime Season 3, baby.
Lego
shit,
Master
is it
Shiny
already-
Colors. 3 shows are.
Quality assurance in another world? Oh, I'm
Oh
watching
my.
that shit. You
Look
got
at
me.
those
Look at those
fucking
fucking
idiots.
idiots. Look at those fucking idiots. That's awesome.
Goofy
Definitely going
looking.
on. The
Quality
card guard
assurance
is
in
apparently okay.
Jesus.
Okay. What happened? What happened? Why is it doing it? Okay, so we'd still have like other shows that are supposed to come out,
For,
this year.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Goblin Slayer Season 2 is supposed to come out this year.
I need to
When?
watch the first season.
Konosuba's supposed to come out this
I
year.
need to watch the movies still. We're supposed to get Classroom of the Elite Season 3 this year. Air date's TBA right now for Konosuba Season 3.
I hope it's this year.
I think they're saying that they're expecting it this year. Like, I think Slime 3 is supposed to be this year too, but
You think we'll get ReZero this year?
probably not. More than likely not, especially with how long it takes them to make a season of ReZero.
Mm-hmm.
I got a video
What was
recommended
the time
to me
gap?
today. Go
What?
on, go on. Oh, I was just gonna say this as a little side note. A video recommended to me today on YouTube. It was everything you need to know before watching ReZero Season 3. Like, that's a little early, but cool. That was it. Tippy.
Was it good?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Oh,
I hate how people still shit on ReZero. I don't understand.
they always
it.
will.
We talked
I
about
just-
this like last week, didn't we? Not, I don't think on the podcast, but like in person.
It was in person.
Probably in person. But yeah, I don't get it. I really do not get it.
No, because it's like really good.
It is really good.
It's like amazing.
And people just like love to shit on it, and I don't understand why.
Because they're dumb. Fucking idiots.
You like that show? It's bad though. Let me watch My Hero Academia.
The only thing I know from that is, haha, I love Amelia, ha ha ha, bad show.
I bet you don't like it because Subaru dies.
I'm still like genuinely surprised how many people cosplay Rem and Ram at conventions, though.
And still fucking shit on the show. I
know.
don't get it. So many people hate on the show, but then they like adore Rem and Ram. Like, fuck off. You either like the show or you don't. If you don't like the show, stop fucking acting like you do.
I wonder how many people cosplayed Zero Two and haven't seen Darling in the Franxx.
They're doing themselves a service.
Well, Amanda falls in that
Not really.
demographic.
She does, yeah.
She
Not
cosplayed
really.
as Rem and Amelia, and she hasn't seen ReZero.
She's seen a couple episodes, but not the whole thing.
There's like 50 episodes.
She has watched all of Kakegurui,
Okay.
so that one
Okay.
worked.
Has she seen Darling in the Franxx?
A couple episodes.
She's like the person who watches a few, forgets about it, and is like, "Oh, I started watching that.
I
I
forgot
should
to
go do
watch
something
that.
else."
I cannot believe Trapped in a Dating Sim got a fucking season 2.
I remember when that was airing, me and Luke would talk about it. We're like, "I don't hate this.
I like
It
it,
was good, but
like
I did not expect a season 2.
no, and it didn't really need a season 2.
No, because it ended in my eyes.
Hear me out.
I'm not. Well, yeah.
Love Flops. Second Soul.
Love Flops fucking sucked.
I thought about leaving the chat for a meme.
Second Soul. Because flip flops and feet. Soul. Soul's
Shut
an
up.
issue.
Shut up.
Get it?
Shut.
It's like Nagatoro's second attack.
Zip. Zip.
Yeah, and Kuma punch.
It's like Kuma
second
Kuma
strike.
Kuma bear punch.
The second punch.
It's like you just want me to get aggressive. Well, they have the name of the second season of Bottom Tier Tomazaki, and I just saw it. It's another one of those fucking stupid ass names.
Oh, I
second,
loved the subtitles for that show so much.
Well, I don't remember what they were.
Talked about like being a gamer,
Oh
and they
yeah,
were like,
it was like the cringe.
they were unironic.
Because I'm
like, I'm a gamer.
I'm a gamer. It's called Second Stage.
I don't like it. I
Think
think
about
it
like
works with
level 2 or
Nagatoro.
like
What's
yeah,
that?
it's just,
Like when they do things like that, like the second whatever. I think it works with shows like Nagatoro because it's a comedy. But when it's for like Tomozaki, I'm like, it's just cringe. It just sounds cringe.
Tomozaki is a comedy though. Why
But
are
like the gamer thing was like, it just feels so genuine.
Dude, listen, Tomozaki was around during Gamergate. You just wouldn't understand.
Maybe
He was
don't.
there. He was there. Where were you
I was there.
when they blew a hole in Stadium? I was
saw-
there.
I was there.
This isn't Twitter related. This isn't anime related. But I saw a hot take on Twitter that I thought the guy was completely wrong.
Still browsing Twitter? Still on that?
Like 2 minutes a day.
Quinge.
I see something that makes me mad and I get off.
Yeah, I know. That's what we talked about last time. They said that's why you had to stop.
Yeah, but he put like he's like, you guys didn't actually enjoy Verdansk. You liked the time around Verdansk when everyone was locked inside during COVID. I was like, yeah, you're fucking wrong, buddy. And then I saw another one where they're like, what was the second map? Like the island.
I don't even remember the name of it.
It's bothering me. What the fuck was it? Rebirth Island was part of Verdansk.
Wasn't Rebirth.
It was
Caldera.
Caldera. He's like, Caldera was like objectively a way better map. I was like, you are so fucking on your high horse, man.
No,
Like, shut the fuck up. Delete your Twitter.
They killed it with Verdansk, and then they blew a hole in Stadium and made it even better.
I know, when they blew that hole in Stadium.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think
One thing I did not like that they did to Verdansk, they got rid of Buka.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
also when they made it go back in time and they like destroyed part of the highway area, that's when it started to go shit.
That was pretty cringe. And then new Warzone just sucks ass.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
Warzone 2 came out, and it fucking blows.
Apparently, there's a bunch of people striking against Warzone 2.
Because
Like,
it's
not playing
shit.
it.
'Cause it's
Luke said that
bad.
thing
It's
about
bad.
that really popular Call of Duty streamer was like, it was something about the random weapons in the Gulag, where someone could get like a fucking rifle,
yeah.
and someone else gets a handgun, Baby Sprite. And he was like,
Full-grown spray.
Baby Sprite.
Yeah, it's a fool.
He
You
said
just
like,
have
hey,
big hands.
if we're gonna do this, can you make it like fair? And they're like, oh, that's what you want. We want to keep it random, you know?
Oh, you don't want RNG in your battle
Like, no, either give me a gun on par with what that person has, or don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Give me the same fucking gun the other guy has.
How about everyone just stops buying Call of Duty because we know it sucks and
Well,
they don't care about
gotta
the.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. They
I
should.
like the game. The game itself, I like MW2. I have a lot of fun playing it. Warzone fucking blows.
I feel
think-
kind of indifferent on Modern Warfare 2, honestly.
I fucking love it. I have a great
I-
time playing it, but like Warzone is ass.
I think people just need to realize that big name companies don't give a fuck about their player base in the
Mhm.
Yeah,
slightest.
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
They need, and big time companies need to stop pretending like they give a fuck about the player base, because gullible idiots that are the age of 12 will believe that they actually give a
They
fuck.
don't even give a fuck about their employees. Remember all the Blizzard shit and Activision?
God,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
wild. That was crazy. when
Like
that
that's
came out.
terrible. They don't give a fuck.
No, they
No.
don't care. They literally do not care.
They're
Literally.
just widowy. They're just cash cows.
What do we do? Just cash cows.
They would
Um,
gwitty over the bodies of their customers for a quick
Um,
dollar.
I'm literally so mad that Warzone is bad and poo poo. My dad works for Microsoft, and he told me that he's going to remove your Warzone account if you keep talking shit to me.
What do we?
Widowy. Yeah, widowy.
Widowy.
Yeah, widowy.
Widowy.
What do we hit the quitty in protest of Warzone?
Outside of Wizard
Everybody-
Studios.
On Wednesday, July the 11th, we're all gonna gwitty instead of playing Warzone.
Heal me out, guys. Next Tuesday, we should all go to McDonald's and order a Fortnite burger. It'll be epic. The look on their face will be epic.
This is totally random too, but it just popped in my head because it's just another Twitter thing, man. Twitter's just awesome, full of content.
Jeez, you're just.
I mean, you
Alex,
get a lot from scrolling for a minute. You see a lot of shit.
Mine's literally just VTubers.
I get a lot of recommended posts that I don't give a fuck about.
I would get a lot of Elon
I
Musk,
fucking
and I don't
hate
even follow Elon Musk.
Yeah, I think why it does is because there's like 6 accounts logged in on my Twitter app, so it'll recommend me something for every single one, and I'll want to see. I'll be like, oh wow, this person saying that sounds clear real quick, and then okay, I read it. I'm getting off Twitter. But man, everybody's hating on Mr. Beast now.
Why?
They think he's a fraud. They think he's a billionaire YouTuber. They think everything he does is fake. They think everything he does is for clout. And they just don't like him.
That's because people on Twitter are what we call brain dead and actually stupid.
Yeah.
Well, like it's obvious that he's wealthy. That's not like a fucking secret. I think like to an extent he's doing it for clout because wasn't his like biggest goal was to be like a big YouTuber, right? But I feel like he's not doing the things in like a negative way. Like he's still doing the things in the video, but they're just kind of outrageous where they're just like still getting done.
So I'm by no means a Mr. Beast fan. I've never watched really his videos. I don't really care to. They just don't seem interesting to me. But I can at least say that the dude seems pretty fucking genuine and has good intentions.
Yeah, I think people just want to trash him.
One example is so he was at a restaurant and he instead of a tip to the waitress, he gave her a new car. She went on Twitter apparently and complained that she got the car because it had a Mr. Beast wrap on it. It was like a Prius, like 2020.
No, she didn't.
Prius.
I already looked at it. I've already
Really?
seen the video on it. She didn't complain at all. Everyone else complained for her in her steed.
Yeah.
So
Everyone on
she made a
complained
post
because no,
she
like,
didn't. Someone else did.
on the video. She like he has video. They gave her the car, and it had like the Feastables thing on. She's like, well, I don't. They said something. They're like, we can get that scratched off. It's just here for the video. Like, we'll pay for it to get removed and everything, and make sure the paint's fine and all that. And she's like, no, I kind of like it. And that was literally what happened, like in a video that they posted.
And then, like, everyone is trying to give him shit. Like, I can't believe you gifted someone a car. That's a bigger burden than not getting a car. They're going to have to pay taxes on it. They're going to have to pay for insurance. Blah, blah, blah. Me. I suck fat wieners.
I didn't get a car, so now I'm going to make it your problem.
And, like, apparently, when he gives people, like, an object, like a car or something, he also gives them the option. He's like, hey, we can either give you the car or we can just give you the cash equivalent for the car. They're like, that's still fucked up because you got to pay taxes on the cash. He just shouldn't give him anything and give him a regular tip.
He actually put out a video on that too, saying that like
man.
he literally says like you can just sell it. We don't care what you do with it.
Yeah.
We're giving it to you for the video just so that we can like make money back. This is still yours, 100%. If you want to sell it, go for it. We're not gonna get fucking mad at you for selling what we gave you. You can just take the cash and run.
The one that made no sense to me is Anthony, I don't know if you know about this, but he made a video about giving multiple people a surgery so they could see again.
Yeah, I saw a lot of back and forth on that. People were like, first it was getting shit from what I was seeing, like the comments and stuff, and then other people were like, imagine giving someone shit for giving someone vision. Like, what? That's like such backwards logic.
Like, what type of thinking do you have to think that's a bad thing to do?
Can you imagine having like vision like that you can't see, and then you wake up from surgery, you can see, and you're like, that was kind of an asshole thing to do, Mr. Beast.
Man, the only thing that could be worse is if you handed me a couple $1,000s or gave me a scholarship for a full ride to college. Like, that would really suck. Yeah. Why are you doing that now, dude?
I can't believe you gave me my vision back. This is just terrible.
The only response that I agreed with was that he shouldn't have worded it that way because, because everyone's brain dead and terminally online and doesn't know anything about anything. People actually think that like blindness is now curable. All blindness is curable.
I'm curious. I didn't watch the video. Like,
it was a
what
cataract
There were
surgery.
cataracts.
Yes, so they were blind. They were blind. They
Yeah.
could not see, but because of cataracts, which is curable. Not all blindness is curable. And they're like, that's something that, saying that you cured blindness of 100,000 people or whatever, 1,000 people, whatever it was, kind of misleading in terms of like understanding how it works, because some people don't understand that you can Google search what the fuck any of this means. They just think blindness is cured now.
Mr.Beast is hiding the cure for blindness behind a paywall and clout.
Right
Fuck
behind
him.
the cure for cancer.
He knows.
And like, there's people going to the stores and breaking every single Feastables bar. They'll go to Walmart's. There's some guy, I think he went in a 100-mile radius to every Walmart, found the Mr. Beast Feastable bars and broke them in half.
That's
Every
why-
single one.
Do you have nothing better to do but just be a shitty person? Like you
Some of those stuff is funny though.
like
I'm gonna be honest.
like if you're doing it for a meme and you're being like if it's a meme and you're like, I'm gonna go meme these people and break a Feastable bar to meme these people. But if you're doing it genuinely and driving to different stores and breaking the bars and just being an asshole, then you are just that, an asshole.
People were really mad about that because he put out a tweet and he's just like, hey, if you guys see any of our stuff in the store and it looks like really fucked up, do you mind just like cleaning it up a little, because nobody cares and everyone's rude about it, like the shit that we're putting out, even though it's effort that we're putting into it. And Twitter was like, that's child labor. You're asking me to do free labor, and there's children that follow you. That's child labor. And everyone's like, he asked you to. If you do it, that's on you. He's just saying, hey, can you be a good person for once in your life and do something nice? And you are still mad because he's trying to teach people to just be respectful of things that are not theirs. And even then-
is asking for child labor. Cancel him.
That was funny. That one was real funny. That
That's
they actually
fucking
said it was
ridiculous.
child labor. And
Oh,
then he said
man.
and he was gonna give people like something for doing it. Like they were gonna get, it was either money or like a shout out or just like a chance to win something, anything like that. So people were just taking the pictures that he posted and reposting them and tagging him. And he was like, he responded, he's like, I know what these pictures are. You are not. He's like, you're not. No. It's like, yeah, people were like really memeing it.
Like,
Or
he
they would
doesn't seem-
swap before and after pictures. So it'd be like before and it looks real nice, and after it was destroyed and shit like that.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He seems
No,
pretty
he
genuine.
seems like a nice dude.
All
mean,
the
I
videos
don't-
I've watched are good.
Yeah, like I don't really care for his content. And I think when people make little jokes about him being like an alien or like a lizard,
That's funny.
like he like eats the skin of people who quit. Like, it's kind of funny to me. But like overall, I don't have any malice towards the Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast.
I have no qualms with LA Beast at all.
I love the LA Beast.
None with that guy. None with that guy.
Such
He's
a nice
awesome.
guy. Such a nice
How
guy.
come he hasn't been canceled, man? Come on, let's start a
The
cancel
LA
for
Beast literally just likes Pepsi and 80s nostalgia. That's the fucking
Yeah.
LA Beast in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's cancel him.
Yeah, he's canceled.
Yeah, I
Starting
heard,
here, guys. Harem podcast is canceling the LA Beast.
If you can get canceled for doing good things, we might as well just cancel everyone for doing good things.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just giving money to the homeless. Fuck you.
Piece of shit.
Canceled.
Canceled. You
Go
didn't
to-
have
go
to
to prison.
film it. Go to prison.
No, I was filming to show people that you can do random acts of kindness and it's just good to do.
Fuck you, you
No,
internet
fuck
clout
you,
searching.
dumbass. You're just
No.
getting clout. You just want clout and money for yourself. And also, you're stupid and fat and stinky, and I hope you die.
I'm gonna take the
Mr.
money
Beast
you
burger's
gave to this
okay.
homeless man and use it for myself because you don't
No,
deserve the
excuse me.
clout.
Excuse me while I go bully innocent people online for playing a video game that has nothing to do with a transphobic author.
That game kind of died off, didn't it?
No,
Yeah, it
it's
did.
because it's made for 12-year-olds. I don't know
Yeah.
what you want. Like, it's a one-time playthrough game. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
replayability to it, and it's made for 12-year-olds. I don't know what you want.
People made that their whole personality on Twitter too. Like they were like, "Guys, come watch
I'm
my stream. I'm playing the Hogwarts Legacy game."
a
And they'll like
Slytherin.
cosplay fucking Harry Potter shit.
It's
Like,
because fucking people
OMG,
like
I love
Harry
when people
Potter.
are mad about me playing Hogwarts Legacy. By the way, catch me playing Hogwarts Legacy this Tuesday.
I just think it was crazy how much hate streamers got for playing the fucking game.
Man, it was insane.
It's because everyone on Twitter.com is uneducated and doesn't know how to
Fucking
use
stupid.
Google. They've never used Google before. All their facts come from Twitter.com.
Probably like, oh god, I watched Harry Potter when I was 6. I'm gonna cancel myself.
Guys, the Huffington Post put out something about this. I better fucking believe every word they say.
Oh,
Washington
God.
Post? The world's transphobic and there's nothing I can do about it. I better go bully children. Oh my god, Kotaku said anime's bad. I gotta go tell all those people they're pedophiles and water down the word. Oh look, there's real child porn on Twitter. Better ignore that. Fuck that. That gets pushed under the fucking rug.
No, that
I don't
gets a
care
heart.
about real
That gets a heart.
children. I don't care about.
Let me go see why
real
6ix9ine got beat up.
I don't give a fuck about what real children are doing. I only care about the
No.
cartoon children that don't hurt anybody. If
People
you
are
watch
fucking
lolly
dumb,
porn,
man.
if you watch lolly porn and they're pedophiles, everyone that watches like any rape porn is a rapist. I'm just saying. If that's the logic they're following.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't make
I don't
sense,
like.
Luke.
I don't like either. Just to be clear, but it's the same logic.
It just doesn't.
Everyone
make
has
sense,
their
you know?
own taste. I'm not gonna knock people's fetishes as much as I want to.
Except people who like feet.
And poop.
You guys thought you were getting off here, but no, you're not.
Nope, we don't respect you.
No.
You are subhuman fucking
Yeah.
cretins. If your first tag you go to is foot job, fuck you. I hope you
Now go
have a
Cleveland.
terrible day.
Go Cleveland steam yourself off this fucking podcast, buddy.
If you like feet, why don't you tell us why? We won't read the comment. You can just say that though. Because we don't care. We joke, we kid.
A bunch
We
of
are
gamers,
the Head of Harem podcast.
gamers here.
We like to have fun here, but seriously, don't fucking watch our podcast if you like feet.
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke. This is a threat.
This is a fucking threat.
Have you ever noticed how everyone always uses lollies for the pedophile argument, but never Shota?
Well, yeah, because it only works one way.
Only women can be objectified.
I agree.
I just. I agree.
Watch this podcast get us canceled.
I hope, dude.
Can we
We'll get-
even,
I'd
we'll
be
can we
awesome.
even get
we'll
canceled?
be here. We'll be up here
Yeah.
if we get canceled right
Oh
now.
yeah,
Our-
Anthony, do not underestimate Twitter. If I made a fake account and I tweeted everything, like give me a month, man. I'll tweet like everything that Twitter like agrees with, and then I'll post this. These guys
Endlessly-
need canceled right away. They're
I was about to
fucking
say,
degenerate subhumans.
Honestly, shit on everything and then put that up. Like, just
Yeah.
put like this clip up of us talking shit about people saying dumb shit about pedophilia
Yeah.
and everything else, and transphobia with Hogwarts Legacy, and calling Twitter fucking stupid.
This Twitter is fucking stupid.
You know, that's only if Twitter's around for another month.
I genuinely hope
I'm like,
Twitter
yeah, I'm
goes
hoping
under
it,
and
like,
it
goes
never
away.
ceases to exist again.
I do too, but I really hope that all these people stop coming over to Reddit, because they've been making comments on like r/hentai gifs, r/anime gifs. They've been making all those stupid
They're migrating.
pedophile comments.
That's probably why white
It's-
people Twitter has gotten so bad, because they
might
migrated to
be.
Reddit.
It's like the land
Probably.
bridge. They're making their way
Oh
over.
no, we need
And,
the
like-
Younger Dryas Impact to get rid of the fucking land bridge. They're probably going to cancel me for saying the Younger Dryas Impact existed.
Alex, Graham Hancock is a crackpot.
He's a fucking British weirdo.
Bruh, come on.
Archaeology only
Hancock.
works one way. It only works one way.
Graham Hancock's last name is
Cock.
offensive. Not all hands belong on cocks. Why is the name?
Randall
His
Carlson,
name
yeah.
Graham Foot Penis.
My hand, your cock. You do the math.
Randall Carlson. He has 2 first names. You can't trust him.
Oh my god, I was on the plane and they had fucking Tucker Carlson on the fucking screen.
Wait, your plane had screens on it?
It had TVs on the back of the seats, right?
I'm
And
surprised.
Tucker Carlson was there.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson was on the fucking screen. And I was so mad. I was like, what fucking stupid shit could he be talking about now wrong? What stupid shit could he be saying wrong right now?
Oh, Tucker Carlson.
I didn't make that up. I stole that from seeing it somewhere.
Probably white people Twitter.
I still can't believe that Iowa hasn't banned transgender surgeries. Did you not see the shooting in Tennessee? Like,
Say
shit
like
like
Tucker
that.
Carlson. Like, so what are we gonna do about Iowa? You know, what's going on over
What,
there?
is something happening in Iowa?
I don't know. I mean,
Iowa's
it's Iowa.
been-
The state
Iowa's
itself
been-
has a nose.
Iowa has been on a like multi-month fight to completely ban all mental health for children, like with gender dysphoria and things like
Oh,
that.
that sounds like a great idea.
What?
Yep, they're trying to ban all of that.
Jeez.
Someone came in, looked the like court dead in the face, and told them that they are going to kill children. And I then told them that they hope that they can live with that thought that they are going to have children kill themselves by their hands because of the role that they're passing.
I don't think that gets through.
Oh,
this
I
because
thought-
they just don't care.
Yeah, they don't. They're lizard people. But I thought you meant like the person walked in the courthouse and was like, "I'm going to kill children."
No. He was
I was like,
telling the
"Whoa."
people in the court that they were going
Mhm.
to kill children and hope that they can sleep well knowing that fact.
Yeah, I mean George Bush had a shoe thrown at him and then didn't do anything. So
It
That
didn't
was
land.
really
I
funny,
really wish
though.
it would have landed.
That was-
Every year
I wish it did too.
on the
Oh.
anniversary,
I know. I
that
wish it did.
video gets posted.
That is like one of the funniest videos ever.
I
It's
really
somehow-
wish it would have fucking landed, man.
The
Smash a
Secret
good
Service
smack in
was
the face.
so pissed, dude. They were so mad that a shoe got thrown up.
Man, whoever that guy is, he
He's
deserves an
an
award.
awesome guy. He's
Yeah.
the Blowback podcast I was watching about the Iraq or listening to about the Iraq War talked about that, and it was an Iraqi who threw the shoe.
It was, yeah.
So
Man, I
kudos
wish
to
it would
that
have
guy.
landed. Yeah.
Kudos. I mean, I don't blame people for hating him. I think that like now post presidency, Bush is just kind of a goofy little funny guy, and I almost called him Boosh for some reason.
Bush.
I always
President
thought-
George Bush.
I always thought he looked like a monkey a little bit. He had,
A
like,
little
wide
bit,
ears.
but like
Yeah.
now
He
he's
also-
just like a silly, goofy guy because he doesn't have any power. So I can say that I think he's just a silly, goofy guy now.
Yeah, but he's got the blood of like millions of people on his hands.
Yeah, I mean, he
Nothing
sleeps
about
well,
that.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
you know.
his ranch.
He went
Him,
to a war that we didn't
Rumsfeld.
need to go into because the fucking U.S. misplaced $9 billion on September 10th, 2001.
Luke, they had
Yeah.
WMDs. We
Yeah, dude,
well, the evidence
no
is-
evidence,
It's,
but
the
they
evidence,
had
no, it's somewhere. We just don't know where.
we
It's
don't know where
somewhere.
the evidence is, but
But
they
it's
have
there.
WMDs.
I'm just saying, dude. We just so happened to misplace $9 trillion the day before September 11th,
It happens to
2001.
happens. It happens.
And then
Tisk,
we
tisk.
got, and then there was a terrorist attack. No one saw that coming.
It
And then
happens.
all of a sudden, we're just at war with the country that's next to the country that flew the planes into our towers. You know, it's
It-
just
It happens. I lost $10 the other day.
$9 trillion, $10.
Pentagon lost 9 trillion. Same thing. You know, tomatoes, tomatoes.
You know,
Oh.
JDAM
my
bomb,
God.
Apache helicopter. You know, whatever.
oh my god, they hit the Pentagon.
Why is that funny?
You know, with like all the anti-air defenses around DC and all that shit, how the fuck did they manage to hit the Pentagon? Even if it was staged, even if this was all set up and on purpose, and we did it on purpose, how the fuck did they manage to get there?
Well, Luke, first thing, it was not a plane. It was a missile. Come on. We know that.
I'm just saying, some 9/11 conspiracies they kind of hold their own.
Well, the missile
I'm
one
not
does
saying I believe 100% of what's going on, but it's a little sus.
And it's disgusting because it's a tragedy. It is a fucking
Yeah.
tragedy. Like, so many people died that day, and they didn't need to fucking die.
Well, we had to get into Iraq somehow.
Yeah.
They have oil there.
They have oil.
I mean weapons. I mean weapons. Sorry, weapons of mass destruction. Sorry, misspoke.
Saddam owed us money, and we just didn't like him anymore. We said this guy.
Yeah.
You know, it was. I do recommend the Blowback podcast. It was very good. It is 10 episodes, each about an hour long, on the Iraq War. They do Korea, Cuba, but the Iraq one, I learned so much about that and how we just kind of like it started with we didn't like Iran, so we sold Iraq weapons and kind of wanted them to go to war with Iran in the 80s, and then they did, and that war lasted like 10 years. And then after, we were giving Iraq weapons, and then we were selling other stuff to Iran. So we were like, here, take this. You guys take this. No, go fight. You know, it's like a game of Risk.
You know, normal shit that the U.S. does.
Yeah. And then Iraq is like, hey, you know, they're buddy with us. Things are cool. And then 9/11 happens, and we end up in Iraq 2 years later. And the interesting thing that I had no idea. So like, the podcast was pretty much done. This is like the capture of Saddam Hussein. And he was like, yeah, I thought 9/11 would bring us closer because we had nothing to do with that. And they're like, no.
You thought wrong, Saddam.
Crazy stuff.
No, that's our excuse. Fuck you.
When I say excuse, I meant solid logical reason.
You have weapons of mass destruction and oil, but we're going to leave off the second part.
I will say, though, if anybody listening has an extra like 9 to 10 hours to spare, if you're on a long car ride, if you listen to podcasts at work, the Blowback podcast is fucking good. Like, if you want to learn exactly what went down to get us in the Iraq War, it's extremely fascinating, crazy fascinating.
I also listen to the Korean Wars, the Forgotten War.
That's
why I listen to it. I'm like, I don't know anything about Korea.
And then
listen to this.
I just finished Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, Supernova in the East. Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Whoa.
If you have an extra 40 hours, then
yeah.
Each episode is like 4 to 5 hours long. There's 5
episodes. 7.
Like in some really brief summary about someone was saying something about like Vietnam and Korea and how we did technically win both wars.
I mean, I guess.
So like with Vietnam, before we backed out, we won. It was South Vietnam, right, that we were supporting?
Yeah.
They won. We literally brought them victory, and then as soon as we backed out, North Vietnam
just walked in.
They just came back in and said "fuck you" and
There's
just took over the area.
I think there's a really famous video of them marching into Saigon. And that
I
was
don't know shit about Vietnam.
I don't know much about Vietnam either.
With Korea, you know how we have the 38th parallel, or is it 36th?
38th.
So the 38th parallel was decided on. Like, that was the ceasefire point. And apparently there was, I think it was either a Japanese general or one of our generals pushed all the way through North Korea to China and was about to invade China.
Yeah, we were literally like, we had planes bombing parts of Russia because North Korea is like this close to Russia. We had our planes up there like ready to bomb Russian stuff, and the Russians were like, hey, we don't really want to war with you guys, could you not?
Yeah.
And then
so
it
like
was the amount of like pushback between the country was like, we would go up, then they'd get pushed down, then they'd go back up and get pushed down. It was crazy how much back and forth there was.
And like the thing with the push down is that it was us forcing the push down because we were winning so bad. Like, people were trying to get momentum to invade Russia and China, and we did not want to do that in the slightest. We do not want that war.
Actually, so America, with General MacArthur, was like a crazy warmonger. He actually got fired from running all the operations in the South Pacific because Lyndon B. Johnson was like, this guy's going to fucking start a war here. But Lyndon B. Johnson was also a piece of shit because he would throw the word nuke around. He was literally like the Putin of the 50s. He would just threaten to nuke countries, be like, hey, you do that, we're gonna drop a nuke on you.
Right.
But yeah, MacArthur just wanted to go to war. He just wanted to keep fighting wars and.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy to think of. You always think like, oh yeah, haha, funny USA, but we have a lot of money in our defense budget, and you know, it's not just for show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole country of Korea was literally flattened. Like I think, like 97% of the country was destroyed in the Korean War.
Yeah. Fuck, man. And we won. We won bad. 38th parallel was only decided as a ceasefire because our crazy generals that wanted to go to war with everybody in the world because we could win were trying to invade Russia and China, and they were like, fucking get back here, you're fired. Like,
Yeah, MacArthur.
You know,
was
I learned
nut.
something interesting about on Dan Carlin's podcast that the Japanese during World War II hated communism more than we hate communism now and in the Cold War. I didn't know they
Really?
were so. Yeah, they were absolutely detested communism. Hated, 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 hated. I had no idea about that.
I mean, in World War II, didn't Japan like absolutely demolish parts of China? Like they just fucking.
The crazy
oh,
thing
yeah,
that I
we're
didn't
going
know after
insane.
listening to
Yeah.
that podcast was, from our perspective, since we're like Americans, I always assumed that the Japanese, their biggest priority was like the Pacific theater, with the islands and fighting the Americans. But it was China, India, and inland because they wanted China first. So the only reason we got involved with the war is because they were at war with China, and then we would restrict them from materials, and that's why they got involved with us. So
Yeah.
they lost more soldiers in China and like India and Asia than they did in the whole Pacific theater.
Yeah, I mean, they were like demolishing parts of China.
Yeah, I didn't know either that kind of their like cover for going into those countries, they thought of themselves as liberators because those were colonies under European and Western countries, and they were like, we're going to liberate you guys. You're going to be part of the Asians
It
again,
was
and
like
you're
the
not going to
Asian
be a
sphere of
colony.
yeah. Well, they all hate.
Yeah, and they're like,
In
yeah,
theory,
they all hated
it's
colonies.
like cool because the French sucked.
Yeah, British
and
sucked.
The British sucked.
French still suck. Don't even
Yeah.
try to say they sucked. There's no
Their-
past tense.
Their protests are going out of control crazy, though.
They are. Paris is nuts.
Let me throw soup on a fucking painting.
They're like
Yeah.
burning cars and
They're going
stuff.
crazy in Paris.
They suck. French people suck.
Oh,
Baguettes.
I've never had a baguette.
Yeah, we made a video about our dog eating a
That was
baguette.
not a real baguette. That was just a long bread.
Dog eats baguette.
It was stale as fucking. Hank was like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, those two
Probably like-
podcasts, though.
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
Those two podcasts. So if you want to get in depth, extremely detailed versions on either the Iraq War or the Pacific theater of World War II, which is unfortunately way less popular than the European theater, although it was arguably or objectively way worse. Those two podcasts are you can't pass them up. You should. Like it's just information. It's just wonderful.
The Pacific Theater's so fucked.
It was,
Dude, it was.
I didn't know how bad New Guinea was. They said Burma was hell, and New Guinea was a place where no one came back from. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
geez, that's just like that's a terrible analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
good analogy, but
fucked.
it makes it just sound abysmal.
They were talking about like the fighting on Iwo Jima, Peleliu, Tarawa, Okinawa. I was like, literally hell. Like, fucking the worst thing you could ever imagine a human had to go through.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
I think
Like
it's
next level.
Wild.
I think a lot of people they need to learn about these things. I feel like a lot of people are ignorant to it, not because they want to be, just because they haven't attempted to like go out and gain the knowledge. Because like in our history classes, we were like, World War II happened, we fought Hitler, the Pacific Theater, that was a thing. Next is the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and here we are. That was your history class. There's no like, they don't put anything in any perspective or depth.
Yeah, I mean they like
Yeah.
scoured over the nukes,
Well,
and the
yeah,
atomic bombings, but
but
like that was
they
really,
talk about the nukes. They don't talk about the firebombing of Tokyo, where
Yeah, it was
like
wild.
triple the people were killed.
Yeah,
Or like, any of the fights that happened in the Pacific.
Yeah, like
yeah,
none of them.
exactly. They'll
Like
go over Pearl Harbor real quick, but that's it.
Battle of Midway, who's she? Like
Never heard of her.
I know Akagi.
Saratoga, what?
Akagi was there. I think Kago was there.
Yorktown was there.
Yorktown was there.
Luke, you'll like this though. Dan Carlin, he's a big battleship guy.
I love
He loves
naval
battleships.
history. I love especially World War II naval history
Yeah.
because it gets boring as you go on. It's just this is an aircraft
Yeah.
carrier. Yeah, it just becomes
back then,
aviation
it was
history.
wild. He was saying during that time, like when the aircraft carrier fully became utilized and people realized the potential of it, battleships were kind of obsolete already in World War II.
Mhm.
And he's one of those guys to be like, no, not the battleship, not the battleship. The battleship is the greatest ship of the sea. I don't know what you're talking about. I love the battleship. It should always be around.
I love
I
battleships.
was like, damn, you're right, but you're not right. I was like, I agree, but you're not right.
I want battleships back, but I know
I
that they're
know.
so
cool.
useless now.
He talked up the Yamato, how crazy fucking wild that ship was.
Ridiculous.
How the USS Ohio got canceled as soon as they realized battleships were completely useless.
That was going to be
Yeah.
the whole, like, there were going to be 3 of them. That was the Montana class, wasn't it?
That was the Montana class, and it was Montana, Ohio, and I can't remember the other one. But
Man.
it doesn't matter. They didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, I wish the war went on longer. Then we would have got our own battleship after our state.
I just wish that they would have just made the battleships anyway.
Yeah,
fuckers.
like, hey, they're already, like, planned. Let's just make them. Just turn them into
Yeah.
museums. I don't care. I just want to go on 'em.
No, we're gonna
Yeah,
scrap the best aircraft carrier that ever existed. That's what we're gonna do.
That makes me angry.
Enterprise, never heard of her.
That makes me angry.
Looking up how much money it is to make a ship, museum ship,
It's expensive.
I kind of get it.
But, like, Enterprise, the
I
most
think that should have been the
decorated
exception.
warship.
I
Mhm.
feel like Enterprise should have been the exception. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be, but I also kind of get the scrapping idea.
It just makes me angry.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they keep the namesake going.
Yeah.
yeah. It just sucks though, man. Imagine walking on the Enterprise.
I'd shit.
The fucking big E.
I want to
Lucky.
go. I want to go on like a ship from every nation in the war, like every big nation. I would love to go on like. I don't think there's any Japanese ships that really
There is
served in the
not.
war. Yeah,
There's
so we
not
can't
one.
do that. That
No,
would have
they're all at the bottom of the ocean.
been that, or they got scrapped and destroyed. That
Mhm.
would have been awesome. I would have loved to go on a German ship, not just a U-boat, but like a German ship.
We could have went on the Yugen, and there was I think.
Yeah, they scuttled the Yugen.
What battleship from Japan did they do that to? Because it was in the bombing of Bikini Atoll. They put a whole bunch of ships to test it, and Yugen was one of them. Yugen was still standing after they dropped the bomb, and there was a Japanese battleship, and there was a story I read about when they towed the boat out. There was like only a handful of crew members, American U.S. crew members, on the boat, behind tugboats, and there were still dead bodies in the depths of the boat.
That's
It was
fucking
taking on
crazy.
water. It stank. I don't know, because Musashi got sank, Yamato got sank. I'm trying to remember what battleship it was. I'm looking up the ships at the Bikini Atoll test.
Operation
Nagato.
Crossroads.
It was
It's
Nagato.
Nagato.
Yeah, it was Nagato.
Oh, I like Nagato.
Yeah, there's a really interesting story about towing Nagato to there. Here's all the ships they did it to. But they had another Japanese cruiser, Sakawa. Operation Crossroads is what it was
Yep.
called.
Operation Crossroads is a pair of nuclear weapon tests conducted by the United States at Bikini Atoll in mid-1946. Holy shit, are you on the Wikipedia article?
Yeah, yeah.
You see the mushroom cloud?
It's fucking
Um,
crazy.
Whoa, in one of the side pictures,
Yeah, on the right.
the Gilda. 23 kiloton air deployed nuclear weapon detonated on July 1st, 1946.
It was its max yield is 22 to 23 kilotons of TNT, which is 92 to 96 terajoules. And a terajoule is, I think tera's 10 to the 12th, I believe.
Wow, dude. They had Saratoga out there.
Saratoga was out there.
Yeah. And Pensacola,
they
USS
have
Nevada.
a little
Look at
map
me go.
of all the ships and where they were placed.
Yeah.
I was right. Terajoule.
Location of the ships that sank: the Gilliam, the Sakawa, Carlisle, I think that's an L, the Anderson, the Lamson, the Scott.
I don't see Nagato on that list.
6. The Nevada was there.
Independence was there. Salt Lake City was there. Which is soon to just be,
Battleship Arkansas. Oh, that's
Salt
an old
City.
battleship. Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause,
World War One.
Salt Lake City is soon to just be Salt City.
Yeah, it's no more lake.
The
We're
lake's
taking
drying.
your lake privileges have been revoked.
The lake's drying.
Yeah, it's like the depth at which it has gone down is crazy, even in just a couple years.
Everyone was telling them, like, hey, Utah, like, you guys can stop this from happening. And they were like, we want to stop gay marriage or something like that.
We don't need water.
We need to stop them.
Hot take though, the Japanese battleships look the best.
They're cute. They're real cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
the carriers.
Well,
though.
that's been our funny anime
Welcome
podcast.
to the History Harem podcast.
History
this-
Harem podcast.
Do this all the time.
Mhm.
We
You
do
know,
this all the
At least
goddamn
we
time.
started with anime, and then
Went into Mr. Beast.
now we're at like fucking ships again.
And we somehow ended on Operation Crossroads.
We managed to make it back to World War II. We
Yeah.
always
yeah,
do.
we always do.
Every time. Anytime it starts going history, it always ends at World War II.
Every time.
It's most
How do we do it?
fascinating, man.
How do we do it?
Just gonna shout
know.
those podcasts one more time. That was Dan Carlin's Hardcore History and the Blowback podcast. If you're interested in those, I do suggest checking them out. They're very good and very well done.
Check out my boys Ota Kuruma and my girls Morbid Maid. They're pretty epic.
Big.
I'm
yeah.
actually wearing a Morbid Made shirt. It says, Misato says, get in the fucking robot, Shinji. Good shirt.
I have my my keychain or my pin over there of Hutao from Morbid Maid.
Mine
Hopefully,
do be my book bag.
Hopefully we see Otakurama at Superstar. That'd be cool.
I hope.
And we
I
gotta
hope so,
stop.
yeah.
We told them. Me and Luke were talking to the girls over at Morbid Maid, and they do that. They do something every month, and we're like, hey, we're gonna be down there in May. We'll come swing by chat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun 3-hour drive up
Yeah.
to fucking DC. Yeah. Anyway, Sencho, marry me. I'm still lonely.
Free podcast.
Be his treasure box.
Hey, podcast.
All right, guys, that's all for today's episode of the History Harem podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed anything. If you found anything interesting in this episode, which if you didn't, open your ears wider because there was a lot of stuff we threw out. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the podcast. Beat this baby off the ground, man. You know, Luke's trying to have a wedding here pretty soon. He's got to fund that somehow. So
You're gonna marry
Yeah.
Sancho.
My wedding.
yeah, he needs.
It's in the hands of the viewers.
The date's
We're
not
trying to have an
set.
open bar. So
I've not had any good like, comment, subscribe things lately because I'm really running dry soon. It's really hard to make contextual funnies, so just leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
yeah.
It really helped my motivation.
So without further ado, guys, that is the end of the Hello Harem podcast. We will see you guys next week. Back at it again. Probably
Once
talking
again.
about anime and history.
Probably. That's all we do.
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about anime history.
Anime history.
History
World
and
War
memes.
II,
Make an
but they're anime
inspection tour of your
girls.
eyes. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon
Pause
supply
your
holding out?
lane.
Tomorrow morning when you're dealing
All right, guys.
what did you
We'll
have?
catch you on the skit.
Say, Pabst Blue Ribbon. What else?